The irony. Um, so I made a comment on Coast to Coast. It's been a while. I kind of completely forgot about Coast to Coast AM, and so I looked them out or looked them up or whatever. And they're still around. Um, but it's like it's different now. Uh, I guess George Norrie has passed and everything. But what I mean by it's different, it seems like, man, I listened to, I don't know, probably like 7 or 8 episodes last night. And it seems like it's become, and maybe it always has been, but I was just young and I never noticed. But it seems like it's how do you put it? It's the non-threatening truth seekers, like the ones that they, and I'm talking about the guests on the show. It seems like they bring in people now that like try to specialize kind of in some certain area, but then seem to not piece anything else together. And people like us, we try to piece everything together. Anyway, so I made this comment because there was this guy talking about on this episode. What is it? Let's see. Oh snap. Well, anyway, it's there's something going on in the Bermuda Triangle they still can't explain.
And that's been brought.
Yeah, this one. And so this guy is going along, and he's like, yeah, so I did this show for, I think he said Discovery or History Channel or something like that. And he said that their team was like, well, we need somebody to play the crazy conspiracy theory guy or whatever. And he's like, well, I guess I could kind of, and it's like right there. I don't know. How do I put it? That's the problem with TV, man. You can't turn on the TV and expect to get truth. You might get little hints of it and everything, but you're not going to get the whole truth unless you go to try to piece it together yourself. But anyway, what I thought was so funny was this lady's, or this guy, I don't know, the comment, because I said I miss the good old days, talking about the good old days of coast to coast and everything, but before stuff was super crazy and you could still kind of let your mind wander about the mysteries. But I said no one has ever been to space, Earth is flat, because like the beginning of this episode, the guy was talking about how, oh, he knows like beyond a shadow of a doubt that we went to the moon and this and that, and and I'm like, what in the hell happened to Coast AM, and then whatever, this guy says, oh Lord, do people still exist, facepalm. And I thought that was the funniest statement and such irony, because lunatics only started believing and trying to push the crazy idea of Earth being a ball for the past, like, I don't know, it's only been 150, 200, 250 years. But the entire rest of human existence, we've known that the Earth is flat. So yeah, humans do still exist. Rational, logic-based humans still exist, Mr. Duke Dixon. It's such irony to me, because I could say that from my perspective, like, I can't believe there's people that still believe that they live on a ball and that their grandparents were monkeys and that they're insignificant. I still can't believe people believe that. It could be turned around so easy. Which one's the newer idea? Obviously, it's the space ball, And it's funny to me because you can't prove that Earth is a ball. They've tried. There's no evidence There's no scientific study. There is actually, in contrast, there is mountains of evidence from official sources that state it very clearly that Earth is flat. You can find documents from NASA, find other military documents, but some people are scared to know. They want to live in their little box, in this little fantasy world, where TV controls everything that they think about, and ads control their thoughts, and I don't know. Ay. I apologize if you wasted time watching this video. I just had to put in my 2 cents, because, I don't know, I'm bored, still waking up, getting my coffee on, trying to get the mind stirred for the day. But it's funny, it's hilarious. And think about, well, here, I put it in a comment, and it's just easier to, I put it like this. My favorite visual is to paint for people is to imagine one were a little ant on a beach ball, but you can hover/fly. When the ant begins to float straight up, from his perspective, the edge of the ball would, it's like a question, okay? Will it do A or B? Will it A, drop at an exponential rate in so much that eventually the ant would have to look straight down to see the ball? Or would B happen? The edge of the ball would stay relative to the ant's height as the ant floats higher. The edges of the ball will continue to expand, seemingly rising along with the observer, the ant. So we all know which one would actually happen. A would happen, right? But this is the wonderful part about it. What we actually observe on Earth is B. No matter how high we go up, the horizon line stays relative to our perspective. It's even with our eyesight, and that's proof in itself. But people don't want to accept how simple it is to break free from the lies, from the matrix that you've been living. There are many ways to speak out this phenomenon, or ideal. That is the first time I put it quite like that. Either way, it is, in my opinion, a very good door opener when it comes to introducing Flat Earth in a general discussion. And then I still haven't, see, what is this? No, I ain't even going to entertain that guy. But you got to know, it's just such a mad, crazy, entertaining world we live in now. Everything is fluff, man. It seems like from the world's perspective, nothing is real. Up and down is never up or down. It's, everything is all mixed up. And then you got crazy narratives being talked about from the wrong people, given out to the majority by way of mass media. And then you have thousands, probably millions of crazy, not crazy, that's the wrong word, but you have a whole bunch of profiles on the internet that are solely out there to help the elite by controlling different facets of society, different communities. Flat Earth Society, that's one of them. It's like, if you want the truth, you got to find it yourself. You can't just expect it to be told. Because the elites, I don't want to say they're Gnostic, but they're definitely a combination of many things. And it's very obvious that they have been for centuries hoarding knowledge. I mean, think of all the book burnings. If you control knowledge, you control the people, pretty much. I know it could be put better. I'm still waking up, but I don't know. that little comment just got me to really, I don't know. I guess I'm just bored. I need something from outside of the normal. Anyway. Yep. Well, hope y'all were at least entertained a little bit, or that I said something that, I don't know, might give you something to think about. So, well, here, I'll play this guy's video. This guy's pretty cool.
I just gotta say this. I see this.
Oh, sorry.
How insane does that look? Are we supposed to believe that airplanes just constantly tilt down to fly around this freaking ball? Yeah, okay. Good luck with that.
Right? See? And I wanted to play that to help give you a visual about how ridiculous the thought of living on a ball really is. The more you think about it, the more it's going to mess with your brain. You'll get to where you won't be able to see anything. Every time you look out on the horizon, it's going to mess with your head. I promise you. I would really like to make this a longer video and go into a whole bunch of points, but I don't have the patience for it right now, and this is definitely an improv type of video. So, well, I hope y'all all have a wonderful day. Keep resisting the tyrannical orders and seek the truth. I don't know. I ain't got no catchy phrases or anything, but all right. Peace, y'all.